So people are saying that Jaron Boots Ennis is a sellout because he is training with Canelo Alvarez in Canelo Alvarez's gym. Um, I feel like this is very laughable. Jaron Boots Ennis is a great fighter. Um, and the reason why people are saying this is because, of course, if you've been under a rock, you don't know. But Canelo Alvarez is scheduled to fight Terrence Bud Crawford, and a lot of people that's Terrence Bud Crawford fans are looking at Boots as if he shouldn't help. They're using the word help Canelo Alvarez get ready to fight Terrence Crawford. Now, when you even put those things, when you say it like that, like when you put it into perspective and look at the whole thing, it's like, bruh, the only way that makes sense is if Jaron Bruce Ennis was Terrence Crawford's little brother. Like literally, like both of them had the same last name. And I mean, it only makes sense if like Keyshawn Davis went to go get somebody ready that's about to fight Keon Davis. That's the only time it makes sense. Other than that, it's like this is like it's like you're telling everybody without telling everybody that Boots is good enough to beat Crawford. It's like you're telling everybody that Boots knows how to beat Terrence Crawford. So it's disrespectful. He's a sellout and he's all these types of things because he's gonna go over there and tell Canelo Alvarez how to beat Terrence Crawford. If that's not true, if what I said isn't true, then why are y'all concerned? Why do you care? It doesn't really matter. And when you look at the truth of the matter is, like, what's his name? Boots got his own fight coming up. Both of them are getting ready to fight somebody. And you look at Canelo, for real, there's not a lot of fighters that don't want to be in Canelo's gym. And Canelo's gym is like the steroid gym. Like that's what people always are coming out of there with accusations of people testing dirty or either, like like that gym is like infamous of a fighter going there that's never test positive and then coming out and testing positive and stuff. Like, bruh, and it doesn't stop nothing. It don't stop the traffic from people wanting to pay money just to go and train with Canelo. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, you had what? How many people was it? You had what? Oscar Valdez. You had Ryan Garcia want to train with him. Tio. You have, I think, was it AJ at one point in time? Um, Muhammad Magia. Like the list is goes on and on about how many people would love to just share the ring with this man because of the amount of people that he already shared the ring with. Everybody that fights, every boxer that's ever boxed after Floyd Mayweather retired or during when Floyd Mayweather was reigning his boxing career and being at the top of boxing, there's no boxer that would say, "No, I don't want to train around Floyd. No, I don't want to be in Floyd's gym. No, I don't want to have a one-on-one session with Floyd. No, I don't want to spar Floyd." Nobody would ever say that. Yeah, and Canelo fought Floyd, and Canelo got a hell of a resume himself. And we all know how a lot of people in boxing, they don't know about boxing. We got a lot of casuals, we got a lot of people that's boxers that actually grasp it. They reach for narrative. They reach for small like talking points. Like just because a fighter has a huge resume or whatever, if you train with that fighter, hey, parts of his greatness gonna rub off on you. Like all of that stuff that people be thinking and they put to it. Like that's the whole reason on why Tio been trying. Tio went to train with Canelo like 2, 3 times for what? To do nothing. He had no fight coming up, nothing. It's just talking points. It's just something nice to say. You understand what I'm saying? And Canelo's one of those people. It's some type of, I don't know, it's something in the air. I have no idea when it comes to a lot of these young boxing channels, or a lot of young boxing fans, I should say. And a lot of these boxing channels, they actually, I said this years ago, people make money off of YouTube content. You understand me? The more subs you get, the more views you get. If you already monetize, you get money. Now, controversial things being said gets people talking. That's why Tio do it. He say controversial things. He stays relevant. A lot of channels, I'm not saying they're not going to be relevant if they don't talk crazy, but a lot of channels talk crazy because it brings people to their channel. They get paid off of that. You know what I mean? And people love calling people a sellout for millions of dollars. People are really selling out on YouTube if you really want to look at it for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, not even millions of dollars. And I'm saying it the same way because, bruh, this isn't a sellout. It's not a sellout. And if this is the way you're looking at it, okay, boxing channels put out things they know is false and they do it anyway for money. So if that's a sellout, if Jaron Boots is selling out for doing this for his career, everybody's selling out for doing small stuff. They're not on code, bro. You aren't either. Y'all aren't either. Same thing. Like we can point the finger right back at you, bro. This is no different. It's something going around on YouTube though. It's something in the air that a lot of people think that you're not real if you don't put your career on the back burner for another person that you don't even know like that. Like I don't know what's going on, but man, stepping aside for another person to get they shine in a sport is ridiculous. This is a boxing. Boxing is a sport, regardless, y'all. It's a sport, and it's a place where people make millions of dollars, and it's a place where you can get maimed, you can get injured. Nobody should be toning nothing down for another person. Nobody should be not doing something that can better their career for another person. Period. And y'all are men, man. Like I don't even know how many men that would do this for a woman. Y'all talking about he shouldn't go and train. He shouldn't go train with somebody for because he got a fight coming up. He shouldn't go train with Canelo Alvarez, one of the most prestigious fighters in the game. They call him the face of boxing. He shouldn't go train with him, even though Canelo asked him to come, even though he was invited. Ryan Garcia wasn't invited. Tio wasn't invited. Nobody that trains with Canelo is invited to come and train. They just ask to come and train, or they pay Eddie or whatever the dude, and they come and train. He was asked to come and spar him and train. Of course he did. Eddie got paid. Why wouldn't he do? It's stupid. So he shouldn't do that for another man. Crazy, man. Y'all can't even shut up for 5 seconds to let a woman to get her train of thought off during an argument. But y'all want somebody that don't even like another person to not do something that's good for good for his credibility, good for his career, good for his boxing knowledge, and put money in his pocket for another dude. It's starting to get ugly, man. It's starting to get just a little dicey out here in these YouTube streets. Okay, that's what I had to say on it, man. I wasn't even going to touch this topic, but I see it's ringing. I see everybody still talking about it. There's mine. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Y'all are tripping. Yeah, running full speed with two left shoes on. Tripping. Peace.